Alright, so back with the the DL grinder, back from Nats. Did well, obviously. I mean, not obviously, but thankfully I did well. Well, I'm ripping this off of Grandarir stream, so thanks to him for streaming every Meta Weekly. And this Meta Weekly 232 finals between Bixie and Hannsandres. I will speed it up a little bit because we do not really care about the commentary. Go check his commentary out, by the way, during tournament runs. Right now we're just gonna focus on the gameplay. It's Nekroz on the top, Hannsandres, and Bixie on the bottom because he's a D1 trick. So yeah. We see 24 against 21. 21 is still the best ratio after the ban list, in my opinion. While Nekroz can just sort of get away with running anything 22 higher, just fine. It's gonna go send you into Bryo search pass, basically hinting that he has a Valk already, so he's just gonna search sure it. Slime is added off contract, discarding Doom King going Angus, and then immediately decides to do this. He probably does not have another scale, otherwise he would have scaled. Yep, he definitely didn't have another scale. Otherwise he would have definitely scaled. Valk is proc, he just wants to protect his monster. He's running Master of RSU, so he has no benefit over taking damage. And he doesn't have a ritual spell in the graveyard, so no need to clear his own board. I like that finally Master of Rights 2 is being run in Nekroz. I think it's the best skill for the deck. And like life point skill just didn't really matter. Your deck is like consistent enough. When you would get them, like you would have everything already anyways. So Bryo is summoned. Only the High Flame Genghis is summoned from the extra deck. Bix still decides to Book of Monet. Book getting negated by Trish. Second Book of Moon flipped. This is advantageous for Bixie because the Bryo wasn't doing anything anyways. I would have probably just like let it die there. Like let it get flipped down. Get another Valk, I guess. He is probably just going for that. He's gonna get another Valk. Also, as chat is pointing out, Bixie did have lethal, indeed, last turn. Yeah, if he had 3 monsters, if he kept a book in hand, and he just booked his own monster, he didn't need have lethal. So this is probably like, again, really tired Bixie because Meta Weekly Finals for him is super late. So he probably just didn't see it. I know he knows it. Dark Rebellion is gonna put into 500, so Bixie has to close out in this turn or go into the Galaxy package clearing his own spell, which is probably what he's gonna do anyways. Or rather, he's gonna like clear finish anyways. Yeah, he's gonna out-roast the Ritual Cage. If he has anything, it's just game. It's probably just going to Galaxy package here, clearing the board. If he doesn't kill him, I would say that it might be better to just leave the Bryo on the board, but he can't really afford to do that. He has to extra deck summon monsters. So he's going to Cypher and go Battle Phase. Hannsandres should have it from this point, to be fair, if he top decks anything relevant, because he can just get a Ritual spell here off of the Mirror effect. Getting the Mirror... I think that's... Oh, he just passes. He got nothing. And this should just be it for Bixie. Also, that's Newton. That's not a card I've read. I should probably read what it does. Could just be a top deck Valk. Okay, it's nothing. I mean, Bixie should have won a few turns earlier. Because, again, if you if your attack after Valk effect does not go through, so like your monster gets booked, your monster leaves the field or stuff like that, then you don't get a replay, obviously, because your thing is not on the board anymore, but Valk does not get to end the battle phase, so yeah, that's the way to OTK. Bixie probably just didn't see it, or was scared of a potential Kiteroid, which could be in Hannsandres deck. I don't know if he tried to play around that, or if he was just tired. Actually, nah. He couldn't have Kiteroid, because Valkyrie is at 2. So the only hand trap he could have been, was like Veil, which no one is playing. I keep forgetting that like Nekroz can't really run Kiteroid anymore. Well, it could earlier. And like the other hand trap that they might be running is White Princess, but again, like why would they run hand traps in Master of Red Steel? You don't need the hand traps. You're just running full engine and like, going from there and hoping that people don't know how Valk works, which is what happened in this game. So Bixie going first and probably just breaks. Yeah, I think he just drew Spell Trap. Okay. Cycle Shorted. That's really good. That's really good. He also gets to decisive armor. Some decisive armor to this. He does not choose to. He pops sets, right? I'm pretty sure decisive armor only pops sets. Gets the search. Goes for Trish. Probably just summons the Trish here. Just pushing for damage. If he has a normal summon, that's just it. He also just gets to like destroy everything. Yeah, that's just so good for him. Like just banishes everything, gets an Orthros out of his hand. So Bixie could have Pendulum Summon, he chose not to. I think he probably just wanted to search for a slime or something like that and set up some sort of slime play. He's still not in a horrible spot because he top decked Kepler. Getting Thomas and scaling up. Oh. A Slimier would be so good, but he didn't get it. So he's gonna like Pendulum Summon the Thomas. I mean, it's not game, but it does a lot. You just get access to Galaxy Package, pop the Master of Red Steel. It's pretty fine, I guess. This is correct. I would have not really swung over everything, probably. I would have probably just left Trish on the board. It doesn't do anything for now. But to be fair, I can see what Bix is trying to do. He's like, I'm just gonna get the ritual spell. I feel like in 24 though, Nekroz should be running more than 3 ritual spells, so I don't quite know if it was the best choice. I think Bixie should have just left ritual there. Because now he's like gonna try to zombie stein the cycle. He has a money what holy fuck in his side deck. Now I can just like, oh, he is indeed out of ritual spells. I mean, he wasn't gonna do anything. No. Okay, I have to check Hannsandres list. So Bixie takes finals, but really awkward, I'd say. I mean, Bixie was really tired, I can assume. But I need to check out their lists. Also, I need to know what Newton does, because I actually do not have experience with that. Was Hannsandres only on 3 ritual spells, or he couldn't just do anything there? So, thanks DLM for loading up the lists. It loads up the odds really well. So what Newton does, you can put whatever. While this card is in a pendulum zone, you can again activate a trap effect that would inflict damage to you, then destroy this. Is it just like a skill 10? He has back contracts by discarding it, which is whatever. What was it, like a trap? I mean, it negates your own witch, and then it just dies, like the Newton dies. But it says activated trap effect. I mean, it does activate, to be fair. It's not a maintenance cost. It's just once per turn you time if it's take 1,000. Yeah, it is an activated effect, so I guess it works. His list is fine. I don't like Triple Book of Moon, but if you're not expecting a lot of the mirrors, it's really good. No, Hannsandres was on way more. He was on 6. He just couldn't do anything, I guess. Oh, I guess his only ritual monster was the one in the graveyard, and he was trying to summon it like that. No, but he went for mirror, right? Or no, he went for cycle. So I guess, yeah, what happened was his only ritual monster was the one in the graveyard. So his only monster was Decisive Armor. It was the only thing he could have done. And the cycle got negated, and mirror didn't do anything because his hand was like short and something else. So he just managed to search for another ritual spell, he couldn't do anything. And cycle was already activated. Okay, fair enough. I guess his hand was like double shorted or some pretty bad garbage like that. Or side deck, like Dance Priestess or whatever the hell like he put in. Okay, kind of awkward. I don't really know. It's fine. So congrats to Bixie for taking it. This was the first best of 3 and first post-panelist match that I watched. I would want to watch something else at some point. So maybe some like not really necessarily new deck, because like, you know, the structure deck is not amazing as of right now. But definitely some older decks in action, like Yosanju, which are doing really decently well. Probably gonna bring some more Melfo Zodais, decks that didn't get hit in general. Also, if I get the chance, like this one, you know, I'm gonna bring DDD BA just to like show you that those decks are still like fine, and people that are saying, oh, they're not that good anymore because they don't top like a battle phase. Come on, like you don't understand how this game works. Like DDD is slightly less consistent, and that's about it. It's just like still the best deck. While Burning Abyss just plays completely just fine with even BLS, and they can still run Levy if they want to. So like, it's pretty easy for them to do whatever they want, anyways. Well, that's gonna be it. So until next time, see you.